every high school should have an athletic trainer?
I do think so, because I think trainers mean a lot. Without you guys, we don't have ways for our guys to get tape. We don't get water. We don't get all the vital things. I think without trainers, as you can see with LeBron James, what happened against the Spurs, you don't make it if a player cramps. So you guys mean a lot. Y'all keep our guys healthy, and y'all are part of our team.
I think every school should have an athletic trainer, at least one. We definitely need student athletic trainers as well to make sure that we have everybody taken care of.
Why they're important to baseball, especially baseball, there's a lot of wear and tear because of the repetition we use. So they're real important to make sure that we stay healthy throughout the season. Also, our trainers on the baseball side, they do a lot of prehab. So they come out, they stretch our guys out. They have a routine that they work with our players to make sure that we're staying healthy throughout our long season.
I absolutely think every school should have an athletic trainer. Not only do they need the adult athletic trainer to oversee, but I think the need for student athletic trainers is really important also.
They bring a smile to my face like you guys. You ask me if I need water, which I always need. You give me a cup, you kind of bring a different side to the game, but you're always there. I know you guys are dependable, and I love having you guys.
They serve a purpose and an extension of our coaching staff because of the fact that they're here for us every day.
Why are athletic trainers important to you and your team?
They're important to me and my team because the type of sport that we play, we get a lot of injuries. All right, we don't really know how to take care of our bodies. We don't really know how to recover from those injuries in a good amount of time. So the trainers are there. They help us to make sure that for any sprained ankles, they make sure that we're able to take care of our bodies and make sure if something happens out on the court, they're the first ones to respond. And without them, somebody could get really hurt.
I really think that athletic trainers are a must at every high school.
Do you think that every school should have an athletic trainer?
I think it's a necessity to have athletic trainers to either help get over injuries or prevent injuries.
Why are athletic trainers important to you and your team?
Athletic trainers, they're important because while we're dealing with our kids on the field, they're getting them more prepared off the field as far as their health and their bodies and things like that.
I believe that every school should have an athletic training staff on their school. It helps prevent injury and also helps with the recovery after an injury.
I do believe that every school should have athletic trainers. I feel like they're important to everyday life. They wake up as early as athletes do. They're here every day with athletes, and they're a really big part of what we do.
Why are athletic trainers important to you?
Well, they're important to us because they keep our guys healthy. They keep us on track with all the new things we have to do as far as regulations and keeping them healthy. They make sure that we, when danger is involved, like weather, inclement weather, lightning and stuff, we're so busy going, they make sure that we're always healthy. And they're here before us, and they're here after we leave. They're here on Saturdays, they're here all the time.
I think it's important because, especially like with softball, the girls get hit, or with any sport, they're going to get hurt. And if we have athletic trainers there, they can kind of help us out immediately, tell us yes, no, they're good or not, and then help them get the athletes back as soon as they can.
Absolutely, school should have athletic school trainers. First of all, it's a great program. It gets you started in the medical field a lot earlier. You get to learn about how to take care of athletes, how to take care of people in general, because there's a lot of things that happen to them that general people just have, spraining ankles or anything like that. So I think it's a really good start when you want to get into the medical field or in the physical therapy.
As far as athletic trainers and how they play a role in our athletic program, they play a major role in our athletic program.
Why are athletic trainers important to you and your team?
Athletic trainers ensure that all our players are healthy enough to participate in all our sports. They get student athletic trainers involved as well to help out with certain situations, whether it be setting up for hydration, sending athletic trainers with us to competitions to help our kids out if they need to get taped or wrapped or any of that situation. They're there to take care of us. So I feel that they are a must, and I feel that they do a lot for our campus and our athletic department. So definitely athletic trainers should be at every school.
Do you think every school should have an athletic trainer?
Absolutely.
And why are athletic trainers important to you and your team?
Maintenance for arms, keeping us healthy, making sure they're taking care of us, hydration, sun stuff, how cold it is, weather. They do a lot. A lot of it is very important, especially after games.
Do you think every school should have an athletic trainer?
I think it's very important for every school to have an athletic trainer. They do so much more than what coaches can do on the field and off the field for our athletes.
Unfortunately, I don't get to work with athletic trainers every day like every other sport. I think it'd be great to, but they help us with everything that we need, and so we really appreciate them for that.
Do you think every school should have athletic trainers?
Yes, without a doubt. Like kids without them, I've been at a school that doesn't have them, and it's really, really hard. Like when our kids get hurt, they immediately have to go to a doctor and they're out for 2 weeks or so. Even if it's just like a simple injury that they could be back in like 2 days, the doctor gets them out for a very long time. So I think athletic trainers help get our athletes back faster and keep them safer.
Do you think athletic trainers should be at every school?
They should have 2 to 3 at every school, I think. And some schools, like last year, we only had 1. Luckily, this year we were able to have Coach Ritchie with us now too, but we only had Coach Garza. I actually think we should need 3, but we need them because there's so many kids participating in sports, and our school is so huge. We need them to keep us healthy. If not, our kids would never get healthy again. They'd be reoccurring injuries, and that's not good for you can't win that way. And we're in the business of winning.
All right. And why are athletic trainers important to you and your team?
Well, they're basically our safeguard. The level of training that they get here by Coach Garza and Coach Ritchie is outstanding. And I've just seen firsthand the difference that they make from kids who suffer injuries like rolled ankles or asthma, when they get winded. I've seen them just spring into action, and they're basically an invaluable tool to our program. And not only that, I think they're good for teaching the kids. It's like sometimes it's better for kids to learn from other kids about how to manage injuries and manage self-care. And so I think that's a positive influence that our student trainers have as well. And again, they get that guidance from Coach Garza and Coach Ritchie.
Do you think every school should have athletic trainers?
Every school should have and needs athletic trainers. Yes, they do.